Hey guys, welcome back to Cheerful Checkmates, where every four-player chess is a beautiful adventure. Good to have you here with me. Let's do an instructional video today. I want to show you a really interesting game from one of my own games and a couple of really cool lessons from this game that I think are super instructive. So let's look at it together. And I'm playing green here with the green pieces, and it's yellow's turn. So as you can see, we're in the middle game. Lots going on, right? Lots of pawns in the middle of the board, eyeing their queening squares in their respective 8 ranks, which is here for me, and it would be here for red, for example, and so on. Lots going on. You can see this dynamic here and this dynamic. I have some really active bishops, and there's some pressure here too. So lots going on in this position. And yellow's to move, so he decides to go here. So he attacks my very strong and powerful pawn in the center with his pawn push. So I react by getting out of his way, sidestepping and preparing to queen. Perhaps someday. It's probably not a good idea to do that immediately. And red responds by attacking me. He doesn't like my bishop and the fact that it's on this diagonal. So he's probably hoping for something like this, like an exchange. But it's not my turn yet, so after red, blue to move, and he plays here. I'm not sure exactly the idea behind this move. Possibly to play this or this. Not sure. But, or maybe possibly here even, opening some lines, but not immediately clear. Game goes on, so yellow blocks my queening square just to be super safe, but he does open this diagonal too, which is interesting. So for me, I think red was hoping I'd do this so he can take back. And now this is great for him. He's got an active queen, and these spots are really weak now for me. So for example, if blue were to move, yellow could easily come here, and now they're threatening checkmate together because when red moves, it's not my turn. So yellow has a chance first to come in and support him checkmating me. So not a great position here, which is why I didn't take the rook. I just went back. This is a really strong bishop, protects my king, and puts a lot of pressure here on red, so I kept it. And I kept it here because it's very well defended here, unlike here where it's just defended by the king. And again, it's problematic in four-player chess to have just king defending something because of these possibilities potentially happening, not quite yet. But this is just a safer square. So bishop goes there, and game goes on. Red doubles up. Blue decides to trade his rook for red's bishop, so I guess that was his idea of sidestepping with his queen there, so he can get that trade. Yellow moves here, just solidifying his pawns, and probably preparing for this someday to put pressure on me. I take, so I decide to resolve this take. Red takes the rook back, and now blue plays his queen back here, attacking this. Yellow takes back, and now it's my turn. So I want you guys to tell me what is a really interesting attacking possibility for me on yellow. Can you spot something where I can maybe attack his king? That's right. So I can possibly consider this. And even though it's defended, again, when the king is the sole defender of something, it could be problematic in four-player chess because I could play here, and let's say red makes a move, and now blue can come in and protect me, and together we're checkmating yellow's king. So again, same idea, but now it's me and blue doing it. And because blue made the checkmating move, without that move, yellow can just take me. He gets 20 points here. 20 points for checkmating yellow's king. So he would go from 21 points to 41 points. So I considered that in the game, but I decided against it. And why? Well, I thought, what if I take this? Well, yellow has to, or blue has to want to help me. But second, and more importantly, red has this in-between move where he would basically force blue to play here and I lose my queen. So because of this, in the game itself, I didn't play queen takes knight. I just played here with my rook, backed up my pawn, and just started playing the long game, thinking about the long game. And red defended his pawn, and the game went on. Blue went here and maybe starts thinking about pressure here. And now this is interesting because now yellow can probably or should probably play something like this, get the knight out and just add a defender to this square. But he doesn't do that. He plays here. And it's pretty clear from his move that he wants to attack me and open up some lines on my king. So I have to reconsider now this plan for a couple of reasons. One, yellow's attacking me, so it's better to knock him out of the game if possible. And two, red blocked his own check here. So now if I go for this, the only thing he has in distracting blue really is just to sacrifice his own queen. And he'd be probably hesitant to do that. So I went for this now. Red went for this distracting move. He's hoping maybe blue takes this way or maybe this way. But blue saw the opportunity to grab 20 points, and he did it. So now we're successful in knocking out yellow, which is good for me because I don't have to deal with this anymore. So I go back. I don't want to trade with blue here yet and benefit red. So I go back. And over here, the weaknesses on blue's king are starting to show. So take, take. And this benefits me because now blue is weak. Red isn't doing great either. And unopposed by the yellow pieces, unopposed completely, now that his pieces are inactive, I can go ahead and promote my pawn to a queen. So pretty good decision by me in this case so far. But now I did pay for it because blue got 20 points and he's really far ahead now. So I have to be careful. Red makes a mistake here. He leaves this undefended by pushing his pawn. Blue sidesteps and just kind of, I think he's hoping to get out of these really dangerous lines here. He probably sees the queen coming in. So he sidesteps and wants to get his king to safety, and I take. Now here, another instructive moment. Here, red resigns the game. And for those that saw my Zombie King video, you might be wondering, how come his Zombie King didn't move, right? So when you resign in 4-player chess, your king becomes an inactive but zombie king, so randomly moves around until it's checkmated or captured for 20 points. But in this case, it stayed in place. Why did that happen? Well, it's because over here, he doesn't really have a place to go. This queen covers the square. This queen covers this direction here. And his own queen blocks him from going here. So he doesn't really have a move. So when he resigns, the zombie king stays in place. Now, what's weird about 4-player chess zombie king, guys, I know the weird rules just don't seem to end. They keep coming. The first move that makes your king a zombie king, when you resign or clock out, on that move, your king cannot cannibalize your other pieces. Now, you probably know from my other videos, I'll link in the description here, that zombie kings can, in general, cannibalize their own pieces, but not on their first move, because on their first move, their piece is still active, not passive, and it's illegal to take your own active pieces, of course. So, weird move, weird rules, I know, but that's the way it works. Zombie king stays in place, and that helps me because even though he's about to get a queen, I can take the king. You probably already know this rule too from my other video. Take the king, red king, and grab 20 points that way. So this helped me catch up on some points with blue, and now all I had to do is convert this by making sure I don't fall behind more than 20 points. So he can resign and win by giving me 20 points. And also, I just have to checkmate him while staying ahead of him in terms of not falling behind by more than 20 points. So the rest was kind of a clinical finish, but I hope this was instructional, guys. Really interesting dynamics with checkmating the yellow king when it's suitable for you, and also knowing what to do with this zombie king, just taking it and grabbing 20 points. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay cheerful.